Hi gang, welcome to the sandwich generation where you and I are stuck in the middle between our kids and grandkids and our parents and grandparents, and we're just trying to figure everything out and make it okay for everybody. So I did a video this past week about hospice, and it is something that is dear to my heart and I'm a firm believer in. And one of the things about hospice is you have a choice of who your provider is. That is part of your Medicare benefit. I'm going to have 4 different hospice companies on that I know and trust, and just to show you the variety of what's out there within the exact same kind of care. And so today we're going to talk to Ashley Tucker, and she's with Merit Hospice, and I think you'll enjoy what she has to say. So we're here talking today with Ashley from Merit Hospice. Ashley, tell us what makes Merit Hospice special.
So Merit Hospice is a privately owned and operated company. Our owners have over 25 years of experience working with seniors and their families. The benefit of being smaller and privately owned is that we're able to provide very unique and individualized care plans. And we also provide lots of extra services for the families. We make teddy bears out of the loved one's clothes. We make continuous care baskets, all kinds of extra things like that. Our goal is to improve and enrich the quality of life with what time remains. We also find that patients get the most benefit from starting hospice care earlier. So it's never too early to start that conversation. We see that so many patients spend their final months in and out of the hospital, and they miss that opportunity of spending the time with family at home. So here at Merit, we definitely understand the transition to hospice is never easy. So we strive to make it the best experience and as smooth and effortlessly as possible. Our patients become like family to us, and we're here to help that family with this end-of-life transition.
So what area do you guys cover? Like if someone's watching, where would you guys go?
We cover all of DFW. We have a second office actually opening up in Fort Worth a little bit later this year. And I cover the Mesquite, Garland, South Dallas, all the way Rockwall, Rowlett. So a big chunk of territory, but we also cover Frisco, McKinney, Richardson, Plano, Carrollton. So a very wide range of locations.
How do you feel about your care team? What do they do that helps people transition quickly?
So one really good thing about Merit is that our startup team is all still here. So we have such low turnover rate, which is amazing. Our team is, I can't even have so much good things to say about them that I don't even know where to start. The nurses, it takes such a special person to be a hospice nurse. And every time I go out and I see the nurses working, I'm just blown away by their level of care that they give and that compassion. And our social workers also are very knowledgeable. They have come up with so many resources for families that were in difficult situations. Kind of like I mentioned earlier, everyone's family dynamic is different. And so they're so good at finding that variety of what works for the family.
Yeah, that's really important too.
And the other thing is everybody is so ethical and honest.
It is important to work for someone, especially in hospice. It's important to be with a company that you can trust.
Yes, definitely. It's a hard thing going through hospice. And like I said, we want to and we strive to make that the whole process as easy for families as possible. We know that they're going through a really difficult time, and the last thing they need is more problems, more concerns coming up during this time.
Yeah. So what would they have to do if they wanted to take advantage of your services?
They can always contact me. I'd be happy to come out, sit down, do like a personalized consultation, go over the benefits, go over any questions, concerns, and I can walk them through the entire process. Now, to qualify for hospice, a doctor has to say, that they probably have less than 6 months to live. But with that, we never know. We've actually had a patient that has been on service for, I think, 6 years. So you never know, but an illness that is not going to be treated.
Yeah. Tell me about your passion for hospice. How did you become involved in hospice?
So I lost my husband 6 years ago, and I feel like I went through that so I could help others that are going through the process of death.
Yeah, I
Does
felt
that
the
sound okay?
same way. Whenever I lost my husband is when I started in hospice myself.
Yes, death is such a hard thing to process
It is.
that, and for me, knowing that the bereavement part of hospice was also, I felt like so beneficial to have those resources and somebody to reach out, check on you, for a full year afterwards. I feel like that's an amazing benefit to the hospice program.
It is. Whenever you think about that bereavement time, if they sign up for hospice 10 seconds before their loved one passes, it's hard to get that bond with them, with the family themselves, to help them through that bereavement. But I think if they sign up earlier, that kind of helps them make that bond, and, that way they get more benefit, themselves.
You're exactly correct. The earlier, that they can get that bond, the more ways we know how to help them. We know how that they maybe are grieving, or how that, it might be helpful, the different resources we can find for them. And also, it's also for the children as well. A lot of children, they don't know how to deal with the death of a grandparent, and having resources to help them understand at their level, I feel like it's so beneficial.
Yeah, I think so too. Hospice is such a great benefit, and you are just so kind with your clients. And I wanted to make sure, as we were talking about hospice this week, that we brought you on. So thank you so much.